I have a background in illustration, so a lot of my painting practice, sculpture practice, or animation practice, I'm always thinking about picture making. Yeah, the kind of pictorial limitations around working as like a figurative representational painter. So that's how I make work. To me, like when I look at the back of an artist's painting or the back of or the underneath of things, somehow the fictional space of the painting disappears, and now we're back into the world of like the real things. And there's this idea of like the reveal when you like see the back of the painting, and I like the idea that there's now no back, like there's no reveal to the object. It's just another surface that produces shadows, and metaphorically, yeah, like and making this object totally impenetrable, or there's no space for like the real side of it. The painting in the show, the earrings of the flesh, like they're sort of in like this monk-like garment. And yeah, I was thinking about the medieval monks who were inside the abbey, just repeating the verses of the Bible, and maybe some of their creativity within each rendition of you know, their own characteristic or personality within it. But really they're working in the same Gospels, same text, and they're just copying and repeating. And I think about like painting as when I'm like confronted with an empty canvas. It's supposedly this place of endless possibilities and potential and this site for freedom, but I don't know, maybe it's my personality, but I see it as like this very cold and impenetrable surface. The recurring characters in my work, some of the titles say Madame Earth or Mr. Capital. I call them mother and father, and obviously these are very like archetypal authority figures, just trying to navigate painting or art as like a form of authority that as a maker I have to submit myself to, or like surrender myself to when I'm making. Looking at that kind of parent-child dynamics, like bringing that into making work. The two work that's in the show, they're inspired by this Victorian animation device called phenakistoscopes, and they're meant to be spun around in front of a mirror, and they have these small slots around the circle, so that when you are supposed to look through those holes, and it's meant to create movement. So yeah, it was one of the first early animation devices, and to me it was important for it to be a painting that doesn't move, and it sort of like arrests the figures in the stillness of them trying to move. I've been hanging the paintings with these cable wires, and yeah, it was just in my studio, and I was like, oh, why not incorporate this as another way to make a line? That like seamlessness of not knowing if it's part of the room or it's part of the architecture. It's just something that I'm always thinking about in terms of this feeling of confinement. And if it's part of the structure itself, like, then it's not stuck.